The journey begins! I made a video a little bit back, it was actually like a week or so ago, basically talking about Forza Motorsport 7. We saw this screen and we were thinking, wow, progression is going to be great, but from what I've heard, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. There's only one option we can choose, so let's go with that. Hello. The idea is we get to choose one of these. This is the starting point of the progression, and I think, yeah, we can choose a supercar. Let's go with Hot Hatch. Let's start off small. Let's start off slow. Oh, yes. We got a 308. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I want to start. 308, 695 Biposto. Slow, or you know, just start off in your Focus RS, you know, cheap money, 30 grand, nothing. The Mazda 3, not even an MPS. You know, I'm gonna go with the slow granddads here. I'm gonna start off proper. I'm gonna start off with a decent budget, and I might start in a cut. I did that last time, I shouldn't do that. Well, let's be realistic here. We're going with the 308. That's what you'd start off. That's a first car. The race is loading. Now, mods have returned. Mods in Forza, the last Forza game, I really didn't like, and it's the microtransaction. I'm demonstrating it. No, you shut up. It's like a crate system. I don't really mind it. It's better than the microtransaction idea they had before. Well, I can't say that just yet because I haven't actually tried it, but we're gonna have to see. I didn't even do anything. It just happened. That was quite a long loading time, and this is not the 4K textures. So, I mean, they downloaded them, but this is how you should start Forza Motorsport. This should be the only free car I receive, and that's what. Why is there a Focus RS? Why is there a Focus RS behind me? I'm in a 308. Jesus, look at he's right on me, Bob. I had to turn off that simulation camera movement. It's a little bit weird. I quite like the idea of it. I like, you know, shaky cameras, that kind of thing, but that might take a little bit to get into. Personally, I don't want to throw up on my first Forza Motorsport video. That wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be great. But seriously, I don't get why there's all these little slow hatches all here. I'm in a 308, for example. And then we've got, what, Mr. Focus RS behind me. That makes no sense. But we're starting in hatchbacks in a Forza Motorsport game. Can you believe it? We could do it in the last game. But it wasn't to this extent. I had to, like, forcibly choose. This, you actually start in a hatchback series. I mean, you can. You can skip right ahead to the supercars if you really want to. But who wants to do that? I haven't played with all the settings properly yet, or the assists or anything like that. All I've done is pretty much turned off the stupid auto steering stuff that is automatically applied to your settings, which I don't know anyone that... Does anyone genuinely use those? I seriously would like to know. If you do use them and you don't turn them off, please, there is a door. You can't see it though because it's out of frame. One thing I've picked up on that I quite like already is the way the camera changes, the way it snaps. It's so smooth. Can we put some skids in my front wheel piece of rubbish? Yes, we can. I think this has put me off the Focus RS forever because it's getting beaten by me Nana's car. It's not actually me Nana's car, but still. Like, I was expecting the Focus RS to actually dominate me, and we've got some RS3s in here, or S3s, or A3s. It doesn't matter anyway. The point is, I should be being dominated, but I'm not being. Look at that handbrake skids. And we meet you across the line. Oh, what a beautiful... So we got some points there, and it was called SP. Speed points? No? Series points. It's like GTA's point system. I like it. So yeah, it was an RS3. What? There was an RS3 in there, along with a Renault Megane. I said, look at this. I guess that mine's probably upgraded. If it's not upgraded, what? Something to pick up on. So the credits, as you can see, we just got 8,000 credits. Now, apparently we started with 100,000. Thanks, I didn't want that. People have been talking about the credits because apparently what happens, the VIP pass, usually you get 100% credit bonus constantly. Now you don't get that. Apparently you only get to equip it 25 times, and it's a mod now, which, I mean, personally, I'm glad that you don't get more money for having VIP permanently. What I don't like is the only reason they did it is because they could throw these boxes, crates in your face and be like, oh, you can earn more money if you buy a crate. No one should have an advantage to earn more money. That's not how it should be. Unless they, like, increase the difficulty, then I don't really mind. Now we're in the wet. Here comes the Focus RS. He's gonna pull on me. Well, no, he's not. I'm pulling on him. I need to improve the driver tar difficulty because I just absolutely decimated that Audi. He's gone. But goodbye. I found something I like about this car. I'm gonna say, are you ready? There's something I like about this car. The front wipers, they go outwards, and it's the coolest thing ever. I like properly clean the full window screen with that. That's genius. Peugeot. Wow, I think that's the first time it's ever crossed my mind to say French innovation. I see them all in the distance. That means a little French car is they've probably swapped the engine out. Let's be honest. This is not a Peugeot 308 anymore. If it was, I mean, it does kind of annoy me a little bit. The class has been put to 500, which is kind of quite a lot. I was expecting on the Hot Hatch series to be racing something with about class 300. That's much more suited. That's exactly what I was looking for when I talking progression. I know a lot of people were confused when I was talking about story in this game. I wanted story. I more meant progression. But there was a somewhat storyline at the beginning of the game, which seems to have somewhat died already, which is pretty much how it all goes. They had these drivers that had like special, specific things that they were very good at, and they could have been like bosses of the game or something, but they just did that because, oh, we want to have a nice little introduction and then throw you in and, I don't know, do some driving or something, mate. My car on the dash, has that got a wing and a diffuser? It looks better than my actual car. It genuinely does. Look at that. One more lap. And that would have lapped them. I got 200 points for that. Well, why did I get 200? Or does that mean 200 total? I think it might be 200 total. I'll find out in a sec. No, I got 300 total. I just leveled up and it's giving me the option to choose a prize of some kind. So we've got some credits for 20,000. We've got a Mazda MX-5 discount 40,000. Does that mean I actually like get the car? If so, you can shove that. Or we can get a purple driver suit. Not exactly what I really want. Can I like skip it? I just skipped it. Your reward has been saved for later. I can skip the rewards. This is a miracle. Hold the phone. Okay, this is tier systems for the cars. I'm going through here, and these are tier 1 cars, and there's 157 tier 1 cars, which is great, by the way. There's quite a lot indeed. And then there's tier 2, which is locked, because this is progression in Forza. Is this progression? For some reason they do say, oh, they're the Fast and Furious cars. Do I get those? I think I get those, but the point is, these are locked. I don't have to get the Fast and Furious cars, do I? I might be able to actually play this without skipping to like a Ferrari or something. I now have crates to unlock. You actually buy them using credits, which is actually quite nice. I like that. So it's not just microtransaction heaven. They're going to add microtransactions at a later date. Excuse me. Forgot to change my driver tar settings again. So now everybody's being decimated once in a while. Oh, I always get me. The first time I come back on Forza Motorsport, that corner is the one to get me, especially at night, because I can't see any. This little car's growing on me. That Golf is so cool, though. I kind of wish I picked the Golf. If I wasn't being silly, I would have picked that Golf. It's actually awesome. Is that like old Golf R? I think it is the old Golf. Why is there a Golf R next to me 308? Honestly, I should have used my brain. I should have thought, oh, well, why is there a Golf R and a Focus RS there for me to choose? And then this. I wonder what's going to happen. Is it going to be instantly slower? No, Theo, they're just going to upgrade your car, obviously. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't really see anything. The biggest updates to Forza Motorsport in this version of the game is that things now wobble in the wind. The only thing I've seen wobble on this car thus far is the little antenna at the top. The little antenna shakes about like a maniac, and it's beautiful. That's definitely worth buying the next game 100%, because the 308 antenna wobbles in the wind. Honestly, just wrap your washing around it and keep your momentum. Something that I've realized that's missing from this game. So even if I don't exactly know 100% how the progression is working right now, but there's no incentive to upgrade my car. I've not needed that. The only time you need to upgrade a car is when you first buy it and to match the class, I think. So, I mean, everyone already matches around your level, so there really isn't incentive to upgrade your car. How it should be, in my opinion, is if you start off with a series of races in a little hatch like this. So I start off in a 308. I keep wanting to say 206 or something, but start off in this bone stock, do a race, and then it's like, oh, this is how you upgrade your car. Look, this is good. It makes you go fast. You don't upgrade your car, you go into the next race, and all of a sudden, bam, you get decimated. So you upgrade your car. In this, no, you don't really have to do that. Everyone stays around the same level. There's no particular need. You know what, 308, there's some upgrades. You don't ever have to do that. You just, bam, there's your car, and you're gonna drive it for a few races, and then you're never gonna touch it again. It would definitely make you feel as if you own the car more, and it would feel more rewarding getting a car and being able to upgrade it. But you get slap banged 150,000 from doing a few races in a free 308. The 308, it won. I never had a doubt in my mind. I got 13 grand for finishing as well. So I got 160,000. We're going to level up again, and it's going to try and give me more money. And then it's going to give me an option for mum. I don't want your reward. Thank you. We're back to the main menu where we can continue. Now, I'm interested to see what these next cups are. How are they going to work? Like, are they any different? Oh, it's like Ford, NASCAR. Pretty cool, actually. Anyway, back to the Seeker Cup. So, 1,000 out of... Shut up. At the top, we got 1,000 points and 2,500 required to go against that guy at the top right there. Now, we got 1,000 for completing the hatchback events, and now we can't switch to these ones over here, which we could have done before. Reach tier 4 to compete in this series. So we can now do that. We can do the Gymkhana, or we can do the Audi high-speed chase. Who are you? Oh, McLaren man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad that I haven't so far jumped into a Ferrari in the first 5 minutes. I'm now raising. What? This is unfair. Unfair to them and not to me. So that sound is menacing. This thing is planted and I'm eating up on the Audi already. Why did the Audi leave last? The Audi R8, should I say? It would have had a better chance if it was one of the first to leave. Then they set off the little RS3 first, which give it a bit of a chance. To be fair, it needs it. It really does. It's Ali A. I'm chasing Ali A in a race car. Not exactly how I thought I'd be spending today, but go ahead. Let's go. About to make one of the first passes. I've tapped Ali A. And he's gone. Who is in first place? Oh, wait, it's an S1, isn't it? I think it's an S1. Is the A1 even in the game? I think it's the S1. Look for the badge. That's the only way I can tell. Yes! 1 lap. And they've all been dominated in one go. Ali A's still last. Come on, mate. Catch up. I mean, I was last at the beginning. But, so we got 250 points from that. Series points, I think that's the XP to fill out the bar to go against the leader of the series in his GT86. Or, sorry. Toyota, BRC or FR, one or the other. I'm not too sure which one. But there we go, yes. That's what it is. Why I don't want the Audi? He's just given me the Audi. I don't want this. That's not a tier 1 car. I promise you. That is not. That can't be a tier 1 car, can it? Oh, now we can choose the other race. I have a bunch of rewards that we can redeem. Can I skip them? No, I have to press X. A, even. Not on PlayStation. Why have we got the Audi if we haven't got that tier? Can we... I don't understand. A garage. Oh, hello. Oh my God. I can't buy half the cars. This is good. Some people are like, why can't you do it? What? This is good. I'm happy. Normally, I just go onto the game and do about 2 races, and I can afford a Nissan GTR. And I can't. I can buy a Silvia. But I can't buy a Skyline. I'm really happy. Now, all these free cars here, we should get from pretty much DLC. This is all DLC stuff that have been given to us that I really don't want to redeem right now because it's going to absolutely mess it up for me. So you can all go. I think that's going to do it for my first Forza Motorsport video. I'm impressed. I'm going to be driving this for a little while. Hopefully, for a long while. If actually, I just realized I'm actually going to have to choose a faster car now, like a muscle car or something. It's better than it was. I'm impressed. Please improve again on the next game because we already know that you're about 90% into the development already. So, let me know if you want to see more Forza Motorsport 7. Smash like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, guys, peace.